They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. He'll look to throw. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. It's complete to Williams. For Williams, there are the numbers from a week ago. 4 catches, 114 yards, and a score.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Flushed out right. He's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Well, you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. He'll look to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Flush to his right. It's caught. Humphries. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Adam Humphries. His 2nd touchdown on the season. As his... So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This short throw caught by Goedert. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. And he fires one incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. He's picked off at his own. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Looking left sideline, it's complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a play fake here on first down toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Second and 2. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Back to throw now in his own end zone. They'll roll him out right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. They'll look to throw here. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield. First down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. They'll look to throw now on first down. Complete to his tight end. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. But it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dallas Goedert, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to reach. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on first down, and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll start with an NFC matchup. Tampa Bay on the road taking on Dallas. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front in the second quarter. Jameis Winston has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And you can see they trail the visiting Buffalo Bills in that ball game. Melvin Gordon with 2 touchdown runs. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Andrew Luck has thrown a couple of touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. If you see it, you call it.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. He'll buy some time right. This is caught by Williams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dallas Goedert with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. He gets it to Humphreys. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Miami. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 4. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. They'll drop the throw. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll drop to throw.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. He'll look to throw. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And in the red. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They run with Holyfield. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Come on, set, 50, plant, General West.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You got three down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And that one needed a little time to develop because he started lined up out wide left. He caught that on the... Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he slings one that's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Ready? 10-2 start. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Get it.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the first. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now comes the field goal unit on. And, boy, this is asking an awful lot here. Maybe that's an understatement. And they say officially it's a 68-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Raiders, It's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So for Charles